Jina langu naitwa Shamsa Ali au unaweza kaniita Ambassador Ali. Asante sana watu wetu kwa kutupenda, kwa kaangalia TV yetu Mama Talents TV. Today's wisdom for life. Na kwa shuleni, it must be a requirement, one of a requirement. Mtoto asiingie shule wakati hawajui status yake. Kama tunataka kusimamisha ukimwi. Sasa mtu yoyote huko aliyeniuliza swali hii, nataka nikwambie unatakiwa uende ukajipime ukimwi. You have to go and test your HIV status. Na mie hapa ambasada wako, najua status yangu, najipima na najua. Sasa religious leaders, schools, au ni watu wanaotakiwa kuambia.
Last question. What should Uganda do in order to prevent HIV by 2030?
What Uganda should do is to sensitize parents about HIV. If these children are sensitized at their homes and even the help of schools, AIDS should be controlled.
That's very good. Teacher.
The call to end HIV/AIDS, it should be a collaborative thing. It's very true for the government to do something, but even parents have to do something. Teachers should do something. Every stakeholder, every person in this country has something that he or she is supposed to do. Even I, a teacher, I have something to do in order to make sure that HIV/AIDS is abolished or is no more in Uganda by 2030. But going back to your question, what should the government do? To add on what my colleague has said, sensitizing, I think the government should also, in sensitization, the government should also come up with the clear measures and maybe policies, because this HIV/AIDS is carried by us people, and it should come up with measures and guidelines. For example, a person who has HIV/AIDS, I think, should publicly state it out. Like, for example, we had a singer, Bongel or something of a kind. He came out and he proclaimed that I have AIDS. And if you do it, it hopes even these other people to know that this person has AIDS. And it should give out incentives to those people who come up and proclaim publicly that I have HIV/AIDS. And at least they should be treated in a different way, or even they should even be given a token, in order to also encourage all those people who have AIDS to not to be fearful, not to be shy, to come out and say it out and state it out. And in that way, I think we shall have it abolished by that time.
Now, should your schools make it a requirement for every learner or student to be tested HIV?
I think that one should be taken at a point, because we need to know the status of children that we are dealing with. For example, if I'm in a class, I have a child who is affected with HIV/AIDS, and yet I don't know, this child may easily spread it to other learners. For example, our kids here use compasses, use sharp objects, use a compass, and some of them don't have. If a certain child goes to a person who is infected and that person doesn't know, and he or she borrows a compass or a pair of compass, and who knows, a child, that compass may pierce that child, and also if that compass also pierces another child, that's how AIDS is spread. So I think it should be taken as a point that every child in a school has to be tested to know how that person is standing as far as HIV/AIDS is concerned. And it also help teachers on how to deal with this child. It will not call for teachers to treat them in a bad way or to neglect them, no. But it will help us to know how to handle them very well together with these learners. It will help us to set clear guidelines, or to set clear ways of how we can deal with this child, however much the child has HIV/AIDS, and also encouraging the child, or maybe it can also help us, because some of also these parents who are there at homes, they don't take it as a point to take the children and test them as far as HIV/AIDS is concerned. And now this one can also help a teacher also or a school to also get in touch with a parent, and we call you, say, daddy so and so, what, your child is sick, and I don't know whether even all of your children there at your homes are infected. It can also help us to guide a parent here and there on how to do on how to do with that problem. Thank you so very much.
Yeah, thank you so much. For me, I would think of two things. One, teaching Christ like the way we do here. You know, when you talk about the evil things, all the results that can come after doing something wrong, someone stands aware. For example, if you say, don't you do this because when you do this, it will come, this one will come out. Don't you do this, when you do this, this one will come. That's why here for us at Vineland, we teach God. We impart things of God in our children. And we talk about evil things. The evil thing remains evil. We tell them, this one is evil, don't do it. Just as I said at first, telling a child, sensitizing a child about the evil things, telling him, oh, leave this because when you do it, you'll end up into this. It also helps. It helps so much because the child will be there well knowing if I do this, which is evil, God will dislike me, or I will end up doing this. So that one can also limit somehow at a certain extent. Yes. Yeah.
Now, HIV test a requirement?
Of course, yes. I agree with it. Very well. And we need it. And this one should go actually to every school out there. Yes. Should be a very strong requirement. Yeah.
Yes. According to me,
test HIV. A requirement for every school?
Yes, I think it should be. And though some of these health issues needs secrecy, it should be done, but then it should not be disclosed to avoid stigmatism like that. Then another way that maybe the government can try to reduce on the rate of these HIVs, number one, to encourage or to promote, to encourage people to always have permanent marriages. Not this marriage of contract where someone goes after 2 years, you hear they have divorced, and when these people divorce, they go in the community, they start doing things like prostitution. So, and also the government should also abolish prostitution completely, because now these people also contribute a lot. You find that the government is trying to fight, but there is the other open part where sex is free, where they are even using it for making money. I think if the government abolishes that, it would be something which is also now being strict on these wrongdoers, people who are doing like defilement. These people, when they are caught, they should be arrested and taken, but not this thing that is taking place in Uganda, where someone is arrested for 2 days, the person is out. Someone who is supposed to be in prison for some time, they do bribery, and you find the person is out within a short period of time. And these people come back to the community, they start disturbing the young girls who are going to school. You find that these are big guys, these are big men, they come for these young girls of 16, 17, 18, and they're the ones now making aids to spread high. Because now these young girls, they are still young children, younger girls. So and also they are younger boys. So you find that this girl is young, she's getting in touch with other boys who are also young. Then these boys are also getting in touch with others. So you find that the chain is just close to each other. The spread is too high.
All right. Thank you so very much, Mama Talents TV, for the opportunity that you've given us also to be aired out on your TV. We really don't take it as a joke, but we're taking it as a blessing to us. On behalf of Vineland, on my own behalf, I want to let the people out there know that Vineland Christian Primary School really exists, and we are a Christian founded school. If you're out there and you need your child to know or get exposed about the things of God, this is your best school, or this is the best place for you to bring in your child. Our children, just like maybe you might have heard from the previous speakers, we teach biblical integration. We teach the curriculum and also teach the Bible, the Word of God. But it doesn't mean that we don't give the curriculum a very big priority. Our teachers, just like seeing them, they are well nourished, and even our children, even just like you see the entire school, we are doing well, and we could do, and we would wish every teacher out there or every parent out there to bring in his or her child here at school. We do a lot of things. We teach our children skills we teach them computer. We have computers out there. I hope they might have seen them. We have also tailoring. We do vacation studies. Our learners do tailoring. Even we do art and craft, and hope one time we shall also come to show you some of the things that we do. And we also do the teaching. We have a good farm there out there. Our children take milk and with porridge, and also the feeding generally is something which is nice. Our children, our classrooms are very spacious enough. They are very spacious, and our children have a very good learning environment. So we thank you people. We welcome everyone out there to bring in his or her child for a better future. Thank you.
Asante sana watu wetu wanaotuangalia, tunawapenda sana. By the way, shuleni, I'm repeating this, kama mnavyoomba requirements nyingine, na waomba mie kama ambassador wenu na HIV status to be part of the requirements if we are to end this virus by 2030. I'm requesting all schools in the whole world, let the HIV status for every child be part of the requirements as you ask for other requirements. Yeah, thank you.